I'm feeling like maybe I should blend my patio decor Chris-giving appointment for them to come to service our fireplace. Use it, but he said we can't use it today. You look at your house, like everything that someone would see and you start shoving it places. It just calms me, it recenters me. Kind of similar but different. Oh. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. It is November 5th and it is Romeo's birthday. And we have officially been together for half of our lives. Yes, half of our lives, which is crazy. So we actually went to dinner this weekend with his family. Went to a restaurant that we really like and it was really nice. And Cade and I last night, we made like a sign. It's like a happy birthday dad sign. Cade and I said Cade did it. And we drew it and put it up for him while he was like at the gym working out. And so today, I just finished my work for today. I have been so busy. It's so insane. I'm trying to like juggle everything. Moms out there, I knew that you were superhuman before I joined the mom club. You were superhuman. You're incredible. Just know that. Man, juggling mom life, work life, just mom life in general, adding work to it, factoring in like sleep at some time in there. It's rough. It's rough. I just constantly feel like I'm like, okay, I did that. Let me do this. Let me do that. And you know, just like finding myself just like, MaCenna, breathe. Just stop, breathe. And I just want to really be present right now. And I'm very busy at work too. So it's like really, it's a lot. But today I did work in the morning, but we are going out. We are doing whatever Romeo wants to do today. I wanted to get him a new wallet because he needs one. I feel like guys go through wallets faster than girls because they put them in their pockets and they wear a lot, you know, like when he sits on it and stuff, just moving it around. I feel like as women, we don't do that as much. It stays in our purse, so we don't go through wallets as quickly. And I got him one a few years ago, but I feel like he needs a new one. But I wanted to get him something that he wants, you know? So I mentioned it to him. I feel like we're past the stage of like surprise gifts. We're just like, I wanted to get through this, or what do you want? You know, I want to get him something that he wants. So he was like, maybe for Christmas, but for this year, he wants something a little different. So he wants to go look at a specific store and just spend time together. So I'm like, I'm in. Let's do it. We're gonna go to probably Century City Mall, so it's a little bit of a drive.
Italy.
Oh, you want to eat it Italy?
Maybe.
He wants to eat it Italy. They have like mini restaurants inside the Italy, which is like a market, which is Italian market. We could do that too. Just like spend time together. So that is what we're going to do. So let's go. Let's go. Enough talking. Let's go.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me wrong. I was so mistaken, cause you glue all the pieces.
Okay, we just got back home. It was nice to just like be out, but it's weird. The time change is like weird. It's making it feel so much later than it actually is, and it's already like getting dark, but it's not late at all. It's so weird. Romeo is going to work out tonight, so I'm making him an AG1 drink. A big thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video and continuing to sponsor the vlog because we truly love it as a family, all of us, my mom, Romeo, me, because it really is the easiest, quickest thing that you can do for your health every day. You take a scoop of AG1 powder and mix it with 8 to 12 ounces of water, and in each scoop there's 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food source ingredients that we know that we're not getting every day from food alone. So knowing that we're getting all of these vitamins and nutrients every day is so good. If you guys have been following for a while, you've heard me talk about AG1 and how much I love it. It supports immune health, healthy aging. I find that it gives us both so much energy and we have more focus and clarity, as it really just helps your whole body, your brain, your gut, your health just thrive. So if you guys have not tried out AG1 yet, they are offering a surprise gift on top of their already welcome kit that they'll send you, and it won't last long. So go to drinkag1.com/exomckenna-vlogs. I'll leave the link in my description box as well, or I'll put the QR code on the screen too. So you can just scan that. And a big thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video.
Go change and go to the gym.
Yeah, here, take that with you so you can finish it.
Oh.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I'm already ready early because I have so much to do today that I'm like, if I could just get dressed, take a shower, put my makeup on, I'm gonna be more productive. We also have someone coming to the house in just a few minutes, actually, a chimney expert, a chimney guy, fireplace guy. I called someone with great reviews that I found online and set up an appointment for them to come to service our fireplace. We didn't use it last year because when we had purchased the house, they did say, and you should just get your, I'm learning. I've never had a fireplace like this, a wood burning fireplace, but they say, I've heard and I kind of know that you need to have your fireplace serviced so that it's in kind of like good working order, like all the way up, like not only just the box itself, but also all the bricks and the chimney up at the top and like how the smoke will escape the house, just like making sure that it's all good. So we've never used it and I want to use it. And actually when we purchased the house, the inspector was like, are you going to use this fireplace? And I was like, well, yeah, I'd like to. And he was like, because 90% of the homes that I go to in California, they never use their fireplace. And I'm like, I get it. We don't really have a true winter, but it does get cold here. So this was one thing on my list to do in prep for winter, so that we can use the wood burning fireplace to warm our home instead of running, you know, like the heater. Obviously we will, but I find that it heats really well upstairs, but this main open area is harder to heat just with the heater alone. So this would be great. I mean, we have a fireplace and it's cozy vibes. I want it. Oh, and I think they're here. Okay, we're gonna do this now.
Nice to meet you, MaCenna. Nice to meet you.
And you guys want to use the fireplace, right?
Yes, we would love to use it.
Gas line.
We do, but they did say when we did the inspection that they had removed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a wood burning, right?
The purpose of the gas line is basically to create some heat before you start burning the wood. So it's gonna be good drafting, you know?
Yeah.
Good. But it's huge.
Oh, it's huge?
Yeah, it's huge.
So does that mean it could take a lot of heat? Or smoke, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The base is very good. There is a few gaps inside here. If it's not complete seal, so the heat can penetrate over time.
Yeah. You guys, I'm so excited. They are going to do it all today. We're gonna have a working fireplace tonight, which is so exciting. But what they're gonna do is, I don't know how much you could hear. I was trying to record like all the things so I remembered. It's basically, we need everything to be cleaned. And I looked up inside, so he showed me there are basically like, you know, just like cracks and spaces over time that have kind of given away in the natural stone. So we need to repair those things so that there's a smooth escape for the smoke to go up the chimney. But he said it's really big, quite substantial, which is great. We don't know why that they removed the gas line, other than maybe they were just kind of worried about it. Some previous owner of the house maybe just didn't want it. But also I knew that the cap on the top of the chimney needed to be repaired because I've been up there a couple of times and I saw that there were cracks, and cracks are never good at anything. You see cracks and they're not good. California moves, you know, we shift a lot. So he's able to save the cap, but re-cement it, re-mortar it around, and everything else looks great. So cleaning, repairing the divots on the inside, and repairing the cap on the top will give us a working fireplace. I'm excited. They've been working on cleaning the inside, so they have this side taped off, and they've got all the little things out. And they've been cleaning. It's already looking so much better. They're gonna work on repairing the inside as well. Okay, while they work on the fireplace, they're like up on the roof. They're doing things. The mums are no more. The mums are not mumming anymore. I've got to pick this stuff up. I was even kind of embarrassed. I don't know, when someone's coming over to my house, I always like kick into this high gear of like the most crazy fast cleaning mode ever. You look at your house, like everything that someone would see, and you start shoving it places. And that's kind of how I was this morning. But then I realized that they came over and they're like, all these moms are like dead. dead. And one of the guys pointed to the pumpkins. These are real, right? I'm like, oh my god, I didn't think about the patio. Anyways, we're getting rid of them now. So the mums are done. They are crispy and fried, but the pumpkins are still good. So I'm gonna stack the pumpkins like off to the side over here in the corner. The water in there. Oh, it holds a lot of water. These obviously gonna save and reuse. See, they're so good still. Ugh. Okay, now this is ready to be decorated. There's a spot on that urn that I need to clean. I don't know, maybe one of the pumpkins kind of leaked out on it or something. But the pumpkins are in such good shape. I actually kind of want to keep them. I'm feeling like maybe I should blend my patio decor. Like maybe I'll do Christmas, but it'll be like a Christgiving. Like mix the two together so I can use the pumpkins still. Honestly, you guys, they're in like perfect condition because I didn't carve them, you know? So they're like still kind of like I just bought them. I think I'm gonna leave them here, and I think I'm gonna like incorporate them into the thing. So these terracotta pots I bought specific for the patio to decorate and stuff, and I actually have a plan and a DIY that I want to do. I just don't know when. It's not like super pressing of a thing, but I'll show you, kind of like another project to add to the list. So we obviously renovated the kitchen, which removed one window. This is the side where the window used to be here. And we need storage. We have our pool shed, I guess is in a sense good for storage for the pool type things, which we can hang, but it's filled with pool equipment. So it would have to hang on the lattice work in the pool shed. Since we closed up one of these windows, I was thinking it could be cool like between the meter and the window, like right here underneath the exhaust fan for the oven thing that we build, like a cabinet that's good for outdoors. That could be like my gardening type station, because part of my gardening tools get laid out. I've got some back here. I've got majority of them in the garage, obviously, like my cutters and the bags of soil and things like that. It doesn't have a one place. It's kind of like wherever I had space. And also all this like pool stuff could hang, next to it, or we could put the pool stuff in there. And another thing I could put on it is all these terracotta pots. Like I have some random pots that aren't filled that are a little bit larger too, that we could be like on the bottom shelf. I need to build something, or I need to find something that's good for outdoors, or make it out of like something like cedar or something. I don't know. I haven't thought too much into it. This is very preliminary, but when I was gathering up those terracotta pots, I was like, what am I going to do with them? Where am I going to put them? They're just going to be like random. Again, like someplace, just probably here. Probably I'll put them right here, and then, because this side of the house we don't really come on, because we come out the back door, so you don't really see it. So it's tucked away. So it's a great place for storage, So that's another DIY that I want to do. It doesn't get too cold in California until like January, February are really cold. It doesn't really get cold right now, but the holidays are so busy. Like I don't have time to like build a whole piece of furniture in addition to the projects that I'm working on. Speaking of projects I'm working on, the patio. Oh, you guys, I'm still waiting on a few things. I had to order a lot, and they're not really coming very fast. Like I ordered a rug to go out here, but it's being created. I don't know how long that's gonna be. Some boxes that we're gonna open. And I also got our new piece of furniture that's gonna go out here. This is the good first step, but I'm not gonna open this because it's gonna be in a million pieces and we need to move it off so we can stay in the patio. But I wanna open the two smaller things because I ordered options for an idea I have for kind of the coffee table, side table situation out here. I have an idea. It's gonna be like I don't know. Sometimes when I work out my ideas, I have to order just some things that I think might work and play, and then return what won't work. So if you remember the video where we kind of figured out different designs that we could go with for the patio, I kind of had to make a decision. Went with you guys. I think the wood really looks good, like the teak wood for the patio really looks good, but I have this desire to have some wicker things. So I've been working on finding pieces that blend really well together. I don't know if it's gonna work. I never know. I just like to try stuff out. Instead of having everything be wood or everything be the same or kind of like predictable, I guess. I think that these are kind of like the wicker options. This one gave me more like a basket kind of feel, and I kind of liked it. There was one inspiration picture that I'll add in that had the two elements kind of mixed, and I was like, that could work. Like something like that could work in my own way, you know? I cannot. God. This is quite nice. I'm pretty sure that this is called a side table, a side end table. 19 inches all the way around. Tall, wide, and high. I kind of like this. I think this is gonna kind of like flow, but I have options. Or we use them all somehow. We've now entered the world where it's the perfect weather to sit outside. It's been hot, and the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are finally almost gone. There's still a few lingering. Oh. Kind of similar, but different. I thought it was two. Oh yeah, I do remember these. I really like these, the picture of these. They were different. Like, these were so cool. And they're really sturdy, like a table, you know, like for the center. Similar vibe, obviously, but they're different. They're different, like material. I wanted to feel eclectic, and I have an idea. These are just some of the pieces. I'm gonna mix things in with them. So stay tuned, stay tuned to see how it works out. The weather's gonna be perfect tomorrow, so we're gonna stain the floor tomorrow, and then once that dries, we're gonna build the things. So I'm gonna start playing around with the furniture and then see how these work out. But I mean, these are really cool. I'll leave these linked if you're looking for patio outdoor tables. Okay, next project. Something didn't dawn on me to do, but should be part of our regular taking care of our house list of things. Cleaning out our gutters. So when I sent the drone, I did this drone shot of our patio, and I sent it up, and I was like, oh, we've got to clean out our gutters. Now, we've been through like months and months and months of zero rain. It hasn't rained in California at all. So we kind of get away with not having to clean them quite as often. But if you guys know, we have a very rainy January, for sure. January, February, we have a lot of rain. And our house flooded last year, which we have fixed the drainage issue. Hopefully it never happens again. It won't happen in the same way. Traumatizing experience where that water just kept coming in and in our house, and we just like couldn't get it out, and I was pregnant. It was like a whole thing. So we need our gutters clean. Romeo and I are gonna share the job. I'm gonna do the front, he's gonna do the back, and we're gonna be done. But I'm gonna make a mess in the process for sure. About you guys, but like when I'm doing stuff like this, like to a house and obviously my projects, it's like my form of therapy. My mind is the calmest when I'm away from a computer screen, away from, you know, all the noise of the world, and it's just like I'm doing something with my hands. That's why I've always loved DIY projects. It just calms me. It recenters me. That's why I think I would love gardening if I got good at it. I feel like in the beginning it would be like frustrating. When I was learning how, because I don't really feel like I have a green thumb. When I was learning it would be frustrating, but I feel like it would be so like therapeutic. Like I understand why people garden and stuff. Okay, this one's done. I have one more. Okay, I came inside because the guys just left from the fireplace. It took them about 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, I'd say, to fix up our fireplace for the season. I'm so excited. It definitely needed it. So he showed me on the top, and I knew that they were there. He showed me on the top where the cracks were in the cap. So that was actually the cap that's the brick part, the stone part. Just over time, I mean, it's just sitting up there in the sun and the weather and stuff. He resurfaced that whole area, which is great. I'd show you, but I'd have to get up on the roof. He showed me a video. He took a video of it and showed it to me. They repatched the inside and cleaned it, where they sent a big brush all the way up. Perfect. So I had a lot of questions This is the first time that I've ever owned a wood-burning fireplace. At the cottage, we have a direct vent fireplace. So it's hooked up to the gas line. It has a glass front that never gets removed and a remote control. So you press it and it turns on, and then it vents out the top through a pipe. So the actual fireplace cavity, so to speak, doesn't ever get used. There's no smoke that ever touches it, so you never need to clean it. Direct vent fireplaces are like literally like the easiest maintenance because there's no maintenance. But you can take the glass out to clean it and things and stuff like that. This is the first time I've ever had a wood burning fireplace. And also it's double-sided. Fireplace is seen from this room and our everyday living room that we spend a lot of time in. So I had a lot of questions about how to use it so that we could use it properly. So he said you never want to use it when the glass is closed on either side. So if you're going to be in this room, you want to open the other side just like this, like with a little crack in the middle, and then on each side. On the side that you're using, you want a lot of heat. You want to open it all the way like this, like that. And he recommended like 1 to 2 Duraframe fire logs. They're less smoky, he said, and they're going to be perfect kind of for this fireplace. So he actually got us some. He picked some up at the store when he went to get material, which was so nice. And he took away the old firewood that I had in here because he was like, you are not going to use that, right? And I was like, no. And so he took it. They were really, really nice. So I'm going to write them a really good review. Use it, but he said we can't use it today. He said, if you're asking how to use this to use it today, no. You cannot use it today because of the material that he used on the inside up at the top. I've been trying to think of other things that we kind of need to do. Romeo will go ahead and tackle the gutters in the back. We just have a few, actually we have more in the back than we have in the front. So he's got a little bit of a bigger job back there. And I also am going to wait a few more weeks and cut back all the geraniums. In December, I will cut the roses back so that they can bloom earlier in the season next year, because I waited until our gardener cut it, and he actually did it way later in the season. And it was really, really cold. They weren't blooming anymore, and to cut them back, and it took them a long time to start blooming. So, and I have so many lemons. I don't know why my lemon tree, I'm just like here chatting. I'm just like chatting you guys' ear off today. Come on, Kinsley. I only let Kinsley out when she's with me. And when I go outside, I'm like extra loud to scare off bobcats. Stay with me. Yeah, so I come out here and I talk really loud like this. So I have so many lemons. So I have 2 lemon trees, the big tree and then the potted tree. My potted tree is growing. I think I counted the other day like 13. Look at these. They're getting so big. Some of them are getting really big. Look. Isn't that wonderful? So this one, they are definitely different types of lemons, the potted tree versus the big tree, because the shape of the lemons is different. These are more elongated, like I feel like lemons you would buy from the store are shaped. The other ones are perfectly round. You stay. No secret garden for you. Bobcat breeding ground. See, my geraniums are like needing to be cut back. Look at this, all this dead. Look, can you see? Can you see all the lemons? They're starting to turn yellow. Like right now. Like, look at how many just like right here. Like, I feel like I didn't have this. I had this many the first year, and then the second year I don't quite think I had this many. There's a lot. Like, I mean like 4 or 5 in just one end of a branch. Like, even all the way down here. And 2 of them fell and they were not ripe yet. So, will these ripen? Comment down below. Will these ripen to yellow off vine? I'm so excited. Oh, I have an orange. I have an orange. I need to like net it or something, but look at this. I haven't had an orange in forever because they would start to grow and then the squirrels would take them. It's like gonna be winter, but it's also we are still growing things out here in California. 2 more that have fallen. You guys let me know if they'll ripen, because then I'll have 4 lemons. Yeah, look at this. Like, I just need to cut the underlayment back. Like, this is really bad. I just need to spend time out here that I do not have. I've just been chipping away. I'm like, okay, let me accomplish like 2 things at the house every week at least, you know, like at least something. The baby's asleep, so I don't want to go back inside just yet while I'm still talking, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We spent Romeo's birthday, we're doing house things, I'm still shooting a lot of stuff, I'm still doing tons of computer work, planning for Vlogmas, really exciting things. I just want to like do so many fun holiday things with Cade. I want to do a lot of DIYs for him. I want to make his ornament. I've been jotting everything down. Once I get my full list of everything I can think of that I want to do this season, I'm gonna prioritize it. Make another list. I'm a big list maker. I'm gonna make another list and I'm gonna prioritize everything. And then we're gonna slowly chip away at having the best first holiday with Cade ever. No more bobcat sightings if anyone was, although I just heard something. Birds make the loudest sounds in rustling leaves, just so you know. Like sometimes I think that it's a big animal's gonna be coming and then all of a sudden it like appears and it's a bird. Oh, but there was a bunny. Oh, and a raccoon in our yard. The bunny was exciting, the raccoon not so much. It was a very big raccoon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Get inside. We gotta go inside. Right now, we gotta go inside. Come on.